when working with carriers, what are 3 important negotiation tips?
Okay, I think the first one is to be able to demonstrate that you have a current and accurate inventory. Because if you have that inventory, you're in a really good position to let them know that you are detail-oriented. You're not just trying to manage the end dollar amount.
Okay.
And so I think having that accurate inventory is very important. The second one is, a lot of times people will say, well, we don't have the time, resources, or the expertise to put out an RFP.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go with whatever the cost of the carrier, whatever they suggest, and whatever they recommend or propose, that's what they'll go with. So having an understanding of the industry is very important. And going to the point of either issuing an RFQ, which is a request for questions that you may have of service, or a request for information, or RFI, or a request for proposal. A lot of times people get intimidated by having a formal process, but if you're in a position because you have accurate information and you can put out, there's all kinds of templates out there on the internet that you can provide, and even if you're happy with your vendor and you don't want to make a change, getting to the point of producing an RFP, RFI, or RFQ is very important, because you need to, at the very least, provide the illusion of putting it out for bid and putting it out for negotiation. And sometimes people are very happily surprised on how much. We find that when people go out for bid, you can save a minimum of 30% of your annual costs.
That's huge.
And that is absolutely huge. And maybe with all the different changes in technology, they can find additional benefits of service that they didn't know existed for the same cost or minimal upgrade. But at the very least, until you do that formal review, you don't know what you don't know. And so they're subject to the terms of the carriers that they want to present. So again, knowing what your inventory, understanding your contracts, and knowing your existing costs are really the 3 kind of major pieces of the foundation that you need during the negotiation period.